Kitty! Kitty! Kitty Kapow!
Kitty Kapow and the Pawston Annual Farm Race. In the charming village of Pawston, the Pawston Annual Farm Race was the most exciting sporting event of the year. Animals from all around gathered to watch, cheer, and compete for the grand prize, a glorious trophy and a basket of the freshest vegetables. Kitty Kapow, our feline hero, lived on the farm and was keenly aware of the honor this race bestowed. This year, Kitty Kapow knew the race would be different. She could feel mischief brewing. The contenders were an interesting bunch. Basil the rat, known for his evil cunning, Ronald the rooster with his loud crowing, Blinky the rabbit with his swift feet, Timothy tortoise with his steely determination, and Bruce the weasel with his clever inventions. However, rumors of cheating reached Kitty Kapow's sharp ears. Kitty Kapow sprang into action. She would not allow cheaters to win the race. She kept a close watch as the race began. Soon after the start, each cheater veered off the main path. Basil disappeared into the tunnel he had prepared as a shortcut to the finish line. Kitty had something special planned for Basil. She rerouted the tunnel, and instead of getting closer to the finish line, Basil emerged in a storage shed. Just a sniff and Basil's brain fogged up. He forgot all about the race and gorged himself on the farmer's well-aged cheddar cheese. Ronald was not the brightest star in the sky, and Kitty Kapow left him to bungle his own plan, and so it was. He was setting up his slingshot and through an unfortunate miscalculation was flung high in the air in the wrong direction, deep into the thorny thicket. Poor Ronald. Blinky ran at great speed, and as he neared a low branch of a large tree, Kitty Kapow yelled,
Kitty! Kitty! Kitty Kapow!
And pulled the branch even lower as Rabbit passed under the tree. Blinky was caught in the branches, and he was left dangling from the tree by his long ears. Bruce's jetpack was a marvel, but Kitty Kapow was one step ahead. She made a small hole in the fuel tank. The sneaky weasel was making good progress flying through the forest when his amazing jetpack stuttered, spluttered, and stopped working, sending him tumbling into a muddy ditch. While chaos ensued around the farm, Timothy plodded along, his steady pace bringing him closer and closer to the finish line. The cheering crowd watched in awe as he crossed the line, securing an unexpected victory. Kitty Kapow stood before the crowd and exposed the actions of the cheaters. They were disgraced before all the animals who were crammed around the winner's podium. The four cheaters, who by now were standing on the edge of the crowd, hung their heads in shame. Perhaps they were only ashamed because they were caught in the act of cheating. The crowd cheered Kitty Kapow's actions to preserve the fairness and reputation of the Pawston Annual Farm Race. The farm buzzed with excitement as Timothy was awarded the shiny trophy and a huge basket of yummy fresh veggies. From that day on, the annual farm race in Pawston became not just a test of speed, but a celebration of character, thanks to the unforgettable lesson taught by Kitty Kapow and the steadfast tortoise. In the heart of the village, a new tradition was born, one that cherished the values of honesty, perseverance, and the spirit of fair competition. The end.